Hello, this is a tutorial video on logging into and using the ClearlyAnywhere mobile app. By now, you should have downloaded the app. If you have not, please contact your administrator for the link. You simply can find this in your App Store, iOS or Droid. Search for ClearlyAnywhere, download it, and you should get an icon that looks like the upper left-hand corner of the screen. When you click on it, you are going to be first asked for a username. In this case, you are going to type in your extension number. Now this will be passed on to you by your CQ installer. There is a chance that this is different than your extension, but it most likely is your extension, and this will mirror your desk phone. We now press next. At this point, it's going to ask you for a password and domain. Both of these will come from your CQ installer or from CQ Simple. So simply follow the email directions you are given for your password. I'll type in my password. And your domain, there is a 95% chance that your domain is going to end in cqsimple.org. What will separate it will obviously be, what comes before that. So in this case, I'll type in ca.cqsimple.org. And this actually is, your phone system in the cloud. It could potentially be local, but most likely in the cloud. And then we'll hit sign in. At this point, if you get a message about credentials invalid, please check with your installer to make sure that your password that you are attempting to use is correct and your domain is correct as well. You should be agreed with this screen right here. Let me give you just a brief tutorial. In the upper left-hand corner, you can see your extension. From this screen, you obviously can make a phone call as if you're calling from your cell phone, but keep in mind, this is mirroring your desk phone. So if you were to make a call from this, this will actually come from your phone system. People will see the caller ID of your phone system, not your personal cell phone caller ID. That's one of the benefits. You can call other extensions. So if I want to call extension 104, I can do that as well. So you can call other local extensions, not just external phone numbers. You can create a list of quick dials in the lower left-hand corner. And this is a little bit different for Droid. This is an iOS device. If you press quick dial, you can see that I've already created some locally these are for other extensions on the system. And you can actually see in this case if they are busy or if they're on the phone. So in this case, I'm calling Kim from my desk phone. You can see she's ringing and you can see I'm on the call right now. I'm going to hang up and the call ends. So you will see presence from this screen. You can also see parking lots. So if there is somebody parked for you, you can press that 71 and you will be speaking to that person. You can add people to this simply by pressing edit and the plus sign. Give it a name, the phone number. If this is an external person, say that you're making a phone call for one of your customers, you could type in your phone number. It should be 10 digits. And busy lamp field is utilized if you're making a button for another extension. Now in this case, this is an external phone number for a customer. Busy lamp field will not do anything for me. Busy lamp field turns colors if that person's on or off the phone. Only the phone system is going to know that if they're an extension. So in this case, I would not choose the busy lamp field. I would keep that turned off. If, however, I wanted to make an extension for Sean, Sean being a local extension, 109, I would probably turn that on, and that would tell me from my mobile phone if Sean is on the phone or not. If I deactivate that, it'll still work, but I will not have any indications about Sean's use of his phone. You can add pictures if you'd like as well here from your phone. I'm going to go ahead and cancel that. And you can also just, if I wanted to call, if you're on the phone call. You've got call history here. You can sort through that, missed, recorded. You've got contacts. In this case, it's reaching into your phone contacts, so you can call somebody on your, your mobile device using basically your phone system. I'm going to come back here. The question that comes up is, what if I want to turn my cell phone off? I don't want it to ring. Right now, if someone were to call my extension 121 here in the office, both my desk phone and my mobile phone would ring. In this case, if you want to turn just your mobile phone off, maybe you're sitting in your office and you don't want your cell phone to ring because you're going to use your desk phone. You click your icon, you set do not disturb. This is just controlling the mobile app. Now your mobile app will not ring, but your desk phone will ring. I'm going to come back in here and turn this off. You can turn it back on, and now your mobile phone will ring. You will get notifications if you turn this on and calls come to your extension. It's not going to ring, but when you come back to this, it will give you notifications as to who called you, which I think is quite helpful if you're out and about and you don't want it to ring. You come back, you turn off do not disturb, and you'll be greeted basically with your missed call history for the people that tried to call you. You also can set up a schedule for your extension. So let's close out of here. Let's go to our keypad. In the upper right-hand corner, you can see the cog. If you press the cog, you can see there are some notifications you can set here. I'm going to focus first on preferences. You can change ringtones, you can change sound. There's a wide variety of things you can change. But if you click on Do Not Disturb, you can make a rule by pressing the plus, and you can set your interval for Do Not Disturb. So you don't necessarily always have to go into your cell phone and turn on and off Do Not Disturb. You could set it for certain times of the day, intervals, Saturday, Sundays, off hours. So you can also set this for just certain people. In this case, I don't have any contacts chosen, so this is whatever I set for my Do Not Disturb schedule, this will apply to everyone. And that is the question that's always asked: how do I not have my cell phone ring? Even if you close this app, calls will come to your cell phone because of push notifications, and you want that. You don't want to always have to have the app open. So if I were to close it, my phone would still ring if somebody called my extension because Do Not Disturb's not on. If you see in the upper left-hand corner, notice that's a solid line around your extension. That does indicate that you're connected to the system. If you see that dashed, if that's a dashed rotating line, that is indicative of your cell phone having a hard time connecting to the server. And that's something where we might want to look